33, 33, and 66 tonight.
Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Kansas Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am going to be starting 11th in the number 27 iRacing iFlag.com Ford Fusion. You can get your very own iFlag or pitboard at iRacing iFlag.com. Use the promo code STheodore to get 15% off of your purchase. So as I said, starting at 11th, I am not competing for points in this league. I'm primarily running this to get some more experience in Kansas, as the league, the series in this league that I do compete for points in, the Challenger Series, is here next week. I'm currently outside the cut line trying to get in. And yeah, so training the Cup car when you're going to be racing the Xfinity Series car is kind of like training with weights. So hoping to have a decent race tonight, learn a lot, have something for them next week in Kansas.
Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
We are rolling.
Still outside. Clear.
And they're wrecking already, oh no.
Still out there, quarter. Clear.
No caution. Goodness me, what happened to that guy?
Inside. Still there at your door. Still inside. Clear low.
Who was that? Is that Gerald?
39.
No, Gerald's starting behind me.
9. Oh yeah, you're gonna have something for him here shortly.
That was ugly, whoever that was. Everyone else did a nice job of not getting caught up in that. All right, we're 10th. Silence of the Rob, this is your home track. Good deal, brother. This is my home Cup track, too. Closest one we've got.
Inside, 30.253. Still there. Still there, right next to you. There low.
10th. Try to get back on Boundwell here. Richard gets another run on me, I might let him go. He's a playoff driver. I don't want to hold him up. That would be rude. Whoa, we got one going through the grass.
30.172.
Looks like that's going to be no caution as well, though. My main strategy here at Kansas is usually to go ahead and ride in line on the outside because that's where the groove is, and save some tire. And, you know, basically, if you can save a little tire, you might be able to make a move on someone late in the run. There, we got a caution.
Just quickly, just remember, nice and smooth.
They're having trouble getting this one started.
Do it and keep cool. Pit road's closed. Don't mind it behind the 56.
Probably not going to see many people pit here. I know I won't. Stage points mean nothing to me. Was that Will Davis? The one at the start? Wow.
Get behind the 56.
It's not good for him.
Pit road will be open to the caution car. I think that means us.
Man, I'm looking forward to that roll
on
race.
that one. That was the net code. You guys had about a foot in between you, and it just snapped you both around.
We're going to restart on the outside of Bonwell. We might be able to get a jump on him here.
The road will be closed this time.
I would love to see Dinger get a win, actually. It'd be awesome, especially since he's out of a ride for next year right now. Yeah, Silent to the Rob. That building over in turn 2 is the Hollywood Park Casino. I think it's the Hollywood Park Casino, but yeah. We were talking about that when I was practicing. Yeah, Speedy 12, same rules as the Challenger Series. 5 sets, so the one that you start on plus 4 that you can change during the race.
Look down towards pit road. You'll see a white line that comes across the racetrack closer to where the entrance pit road is. That is the line we'll go at. Once the pace car is fully past that first white line at the entry to pit road, then leader can fire anytime between that and the green flag. Leader does not have to wait all the way until the commitment code.
No, unfortunately,
it would be back behind you on your left side.
1 minute 24.
We have a green road. Race just started. I qualified 11th, currently running 10th. Picked up 1 spot on the start due to another driver, apparently Will Davis, having issues on the start. So I don't know how much damage he did, but that was pretty scary. Overlooking restaurant called Turn 2. Nice. And it wouldn't be a bad place to see the race from. And have a nice meal. But I like to be in the stands. Call me old-fashioned. You think Dinger could have won multiple IndyCar championships? Possibly. But, you know, he wanted to be...
Get that pickup filled up.
His heart was in NASCAR. Nice. All right, here we go. Back to green. I'm going to refocus. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back with you next caution.
1 minute 18.2.
Decent restart up through the gears.
Still there.
We're going to try to cover off Bonwell here.
Clear.
And we got him.
Side. Clear. Inside.
Go ahead, Cameron.
Still there. Still inside. 32.
Could have maybe pushed the issue with camera a little bit there. Decided not to. Not here to interfere with championship guys.
They're coming up.
I don't know why the championship guys aren't running the right spoilers, though.
30.537.
So we're up to 9th right now. Having a decent run. You see guys make some bold moves to try to make passes because it is tough to pass. That's going to be a theme all night long. It's just how tough it is to pass at this track. Dylan Jones is looking. I might be holding him up a little bit. He clearly wants by. I just got to focus on what's out the windshield, not worry about what's in the mirror.
30.804.
A good little draft on camera down the straightaway. I like that I'm hanging with these guys. Wow, Dylan got a run on me coming out of 4 there.
30.947.
All right, let's get after it a little bit. No, not changing strategy too much, really. Taking care of the equipment. We're competitive.
31.047.
Close right up on camera's bumper here.
31.259.
Just scrape the wall. That little touch should not hurt the car at all. But we don't want to do too much of that.
Working the bottom. Still inside. Side clear.
I don't know. Man, all you're going to do going down there is burn off the tires.
31.204.
And set yourself up to get past. Patience is a virtue here at Kansas. Got a little bit of speed on camera, it looks like right now.
497.
Just not sure what I want to do with it. I think I'm being a little bit easier on my tires. Drop back a little bit right there.
31.68.
Regan's right on my tail. Racing going on up in front of us. Good racing.
31.609.
particularly like diving down to the flat part. Doesn't gain a ton of time, and it does seem to have used the tires a little bit more. Lap 24 in the books. 9 laps to the end of the stage here. 33 laps, that's the first stage end. Both of the first stages are 33 laps in length, and then the final one's a 66 lapper.
31.707.
How's it going?
31.795.
Not pushing the thing too hard. We're taking care of our equipment. Mark is manually disconnected. That's too bad. Five to go in the stage here as we come hit the line. Got a guaranteed caution at that point. We'll get 4 tires, gas her up, and go do it again.
31.961.
It's just really illustrating how important track position is. Not that it's impossible to pass. David Washington has been able to make some moves, but it's really hard.
31.932.
One in the wall. There was no big contact there. Reagan keeps trying to make that flat part of the track work. He's going to try to make a move on me. Maybe not, he just got to my bumper.
Outside. Clear high.
Right there.
1.179.
And I'm able to pull back away from him again. Get cover on a camera here. be great. Let's try it.
Outside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Oh, wow. David Washington's not going to be happy about that.
Sorry, David, I was out. I was trying to get it out.
Sorry. But don't leave this one on you if you want to stay out. We'll stay out. Pits are closed. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 98.
Good battle right there, Dylan.
That was good racing, Kyle. And Richard. And Dylan.
Yeah, that was
Get
fun.
behind
Good job.
the 8.
Yep, clean pit stop, hit the box square. Let's get the front brake bias shoved over.
Hey, guys, pit cars in.
Hey, hey! iFlag, how's it going? Doing well, man, doing well. Car's still in one piece, so it's good. I don't blame David for being unhappy. That was not very good.
Pit road is open.
Yeah, the car's in one shape. Are you doing your TV style stream with this one? Or are you not set up for that tonight? $45. I don't know, Corey. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure on that. Maybe at some point. We'll see. So that's good. That little graze that I had with the wall did absolutely no damage. We might be able to gain a spot or two here on pit road.
Go, Mango, hard, hard, hard.
Oh, we lost a spot to Richard, actually. Good on him. And gaining a spot on David, as is to be expected with him getting those repairs. I actually just trimmed up a little bit. But yeah, heading into winter, might let it get a little bit longer. Gotcha, that's understandable. iFlag. Alright. So let's take a look at the tires here. 71% right front, 88% right rear.
They could be lining up behind the
Don't know how good that is.
We are.
Thanks, Evergreen Road.
One to go.
I think.
One thing to remember on these restarts, watch to your inside. These guys timing that right, diving down inside you, getting into turn 1. 1 minute 25.12. 8.
Ooh, Will Davis
Looks
got
like
an
be lining
EOL.
up behind the 8.
So, gained one, lost one. We're in the same position. Right in front of Gerald Campbell. We're also in front of Josh Bonwell. So,
Everybody else is clear.
we're beating the guys that are in our
Next
series.
stage in will be the completion of lap 66.
Need to get a good restart to try to hold them off and then get to the outside. Back up corners a little bit, 10-4. Yeah, there were a couple times, well, normally I'm backing up a little bit. There are a couple times where I really charge the corner just to discourage a guy taking a peek to the inside.
Make sure you got all your stuff where you need it, but you're ready to go. Pace cars off, be ready. Ready, green flag.
Not time that start properly. Gerald got a jump on me.
16.2, 5, 8, outside, still outside. Still there on your quarter outside. On your clear, clear. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
Lap 1 is the one time where you might be able to make a pass.
Clear high, outside.
I had to try to slide up in front of him. Didn't get it.
Still outside. 31.5. 8. Still outside. Clear.
There we go. Slid in front of him. So covered him off for 9th. I'll take that. That was a good battle. We're right back to racing behind Kyle Kammer, right where we were. Richard Reagan has leapfrogged Kammer as well. And he's working on 6th place now. That seems to be the way to do it, you know. Make sure you hold your position through the stage and then use the pit stops and a little bit of strategy to try to gain some track position. That final stage, I think short pitting is going to be a very viable strategy to try to get an undercut.
30.2.
You know, if you hit your pit stop right under green in the final stage and get some track position that way, it's going to be interesting to see how those strategies play out. Passing is just so tough here. Try to take it to the inside on camera.
30.312. Still out there, man. Still out there at your door.
Got to hold even
Still
with
there.
him on the straightaway here. Nothing. Don't want to try too many of those and fail because it hurts the tires every time you try that. Best strategy, I think, is to try to get a monster runoff 4 like that. Take her to the inside.
Go there. 30.549. Outside. Clear.
Get him cleared going into. Oh no.
Inside.
That was a mistake.
Inside clear.
Too much of a slide job. I don't think I hurt the car too bad, but that was a lesson learned. Needed to brake a little bit more. Gave him a crossover. I didn't need to do it that aggressively and I still would have been fine.
31.146. Outside. Outside. Still there. Still outside. Clear.
That's really not good.
Outside. Still outside.
So just hold back, recover. We'll get back after it. Loss of focus for just a second, dang it. Absolutely cannot have those mistakes in the Xfinity car.
Welcome to the back, John.
Yeah, knocked the fire out of it coming off too.
31.139.
Now I'm behind Gerald, Will, and Bonwell. But we learned how to make passes. I just executed it poorly. So if we can get back up to those guys, we'll get the damage repaired.
31.221.
I think I'm still fine. to see if we can run these guys back down. I think I'm okay. I don't think I've hurt the arrow too badly. But if we can't keep socking the wall, that's the only thing.
31.314.
I was looking real good there, too. What's Kyle Kammer doing back here? Did he mess up and hit the wall as well?
31.32.
Yeah, looks like he's got a little bit of damage. Hammer to the inside on Campbell. Can he make it stick? Negatory. Could have tried to cut down to the inside and looked instead to the outside and didn't get enough of a run to make it there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be patient here.
Want to get all that damage repaired under the stage brake caution so that we
31.64
can have something to fight with in that final stage. Really wanted to be in good shape track position-wise for that final stage so that I could maybe make a play for a top 5 or something. That's not going to happen. So instead, this is where we are. A little bit of a late diamond seems to be working better on corner exit. Will Davis into the wall.
31.866.
Damage is hurting the car a little bit. We're struggling to keep up with these guys. Unlike before where we were really holding our own several positions higher up. Not gonna have the positions that I need. Ooh, Campbell really loose coming off 4 there.
31.944.
It's gonna cost him 1 spot to Camber.
1.872.
Use the shortcut to close right in on him. Oh no.
Side clear.
Sorry, Gerald, I couldn't lift in time, man.
Caution, caution.
Nah, man, I was already
Wait,
right
what you
before you
got?
got into me. The road is closed.
Line up behind the gate.
Alright.
Gotta let the pace car by here, slowing up off 2.
I'm gonna come in, I won't change
We will
tires.
restart here. We will restart here.
I'm not gonna take any tires. I will take fuel and a tear off now. I'm just gonna get my repairs done. Yeah. No tires.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the gate.
Just
Open.
repairs. Repairs and fuel. Don't know how much, that last hit right there was also in the right front, so I should have backed out of it and just let him save it. I was staying in it trying to.
Dang, Gary.
So we're gonna have 2 sets of tires for the end still. $30 seconds of repairs, not too bad. But we should be in a lot better shape now that we're getting them all done. Now some of these guys might be coming in to get tires and try to work some track position game because, yeah, using them here, might be able to go up and get yourself some stage points. So I don't blame some of these guys, especially if they're in the playoffs. That's a smart play.
Go Mango, go Mango, hard, hard, hard. Looks like you'll be lining up behind
Even though it is hard to
46.
pass, it's a lot easier to pass if you have better tires. I don't think I've got engine damage, but let's check it. And Warren, thank you, brother.
Oh man, be one to go. You'll be starting on the outside. You're going to be lining up behind the 62.
Right at 2,000, so we're perfect. We're good. Oh.
1:33.8.
That could have had something to do with my problems. I forgot to take the front brake bias back down to where it was supposed to be. Dang, Will Davis again with the EOL.
No, I'm not going to catch the 11 here.
But you try, and if you can't, I'll clear it.
Let's slide back in that seat real quick. Give yourself a real quick tug. Double check your steering wheel. Get ready to roll here.
All right, here we go.
Pace car's off. Green, green, green.
Saw that coming. Goodness me.
Should be a caution. Caution south. Close.
Hang on,
The road's
it'll be
closed.
stage in. Actually, no,
All right,
no.
you're gonna have to come around
We
this
will
damn
restart.
car.
We will restart. My bad.
Oh boy.
All right, looks like you're gonna be lining up behind the 62.
It's going to be like a one-lap shootout
Lining
for
up
the
behind
stage.
the 46.
Take tires now. Yeah, not a bad idea, actually.
We're gonna restart behind the 46.
Yeah, there's only going to be one lap. Take tires now, and then don't take them at the end of the stage. We can shuffle ourselves to the front.
If you run the league, you can just talk shit to anybody. Is that what it is? I mean, do your brakes work? I mean, I see your question.
Pit road is
I was
open.
sitting in the middle of the track for 10 minutes before you hit me. And we were going 65 miles an hour.
And
If
Gary,
you don't like it, leave, buddy.
Gary is salty.
He's lining up behind the 46.
Salty. 2 weeks in a row, Gary's been salty. Dang.
Almost like you did it on purpose.
He's running for points. I don't think he's going to hit you on purpose.
Wow. Oh yeah, this will actually be good. Remember, stage points don't matter for us. The only thing that matters is where we finish, so. Get our tires here. We won't pit at the stage.
Go Mango, go Mango.
We'll just limp around and take it real easy.
Is this going to be the stage or what? So when we go back green, it's going to be 67.
We're going to do a one-lap shootout, and then we'll throw the caution.
We're going to restart behind.
Hey, Bravo 1 Charlie.
One-lap shootout, because I called that we would go back racing. So we'll just extend it by one lap, and then we'll throw the caution.
Yeah, I got all my damage fixed.
GSRC.
Another caution happened. I took tires, so I'm on new tires. The plan is that
They're listening to voice chat. They're good.
they're going to do a one-lap shootout for the stage. We're going to save our tires. We're not going to pit, so we're going to cycle to the front of the
That
field.
should have been a quick yellow, because everybody was on the lead lap, so where Gerald was still in his car getting damage repaired on pit road and not out of his car. That's why I'd extend caution an extra lap. So we will extend the stage an extra lap. You'll have a one-lap shootout, and then once the top 10 crosses the line, we'll throw the caution.
So yeah, we're just going to be real careful on these tires.
We caught the caution at also.
Actually, I'm going
I'm
to
sure I'll
let
get
Jesse
that.
by here just so that his paint lod's
The
in.
cautions have been 3 laps
We're going to have
all
to come
night.
around
We just had,
97.
this is the first caution that we had for one extra lap. So yes, it was him. Not his fault, because he's just getting damage repaired. I'm just saying that's the reason why. It was where he was still in the car on pit road. It made an extra lap for lap cars to come down pit road, even though he's already in it. So that's why I let the stage have an extra lap.
Got
here.
some folks topping
So
off
the
fuel.
front drivers aren't screwed, and you guys will still be able to pit on the next pit
We're
cycle.
on 1 to go. Should be on the outside this time. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 98. 1 minute 19.086.
All right. Gary's car's junk now. So I don't know who else is on this same strategy as me, to be honest with you. But this is going to be interesting to see how this shakes out. David Washington might be. I don't know if he came in the pits that time or not. I think he did. It's going to get interesting, folks. It's going to get real interesting.
And those belts and tug. Get your tires cleaned off real well.
Hey, hey, Sunset Bay, welcome.
Pace cars off. Are you ready? You ready?
Always like to get a new viewer.
Green flag. Inside. 1 minute 18.267. 2 inside. Inside clear. 2 inside. Clear, clear, clear.
It's going to get hairy.
Still there, quarter. Still outside. Clear.
You know, I could have let you go off
Halfway this time, coming by. Outside. Caution. Save. Save.
That'll be the
Save.
stage in.
Oh, is
That'll
there a car?
be the stage in there.
Pit road closed.
I don't know why people just stay in the throttle at the stage end. So, yeah. Now we've only got one lap on our tires. We will stay out.
Line up behind it one.
And we'll see where we'll cycle through here. I don't know if we're the first car on new tires now, but we'll see. If we actually end up being in control of the restart, that'd be pretty sweet.
Pace car's out of 2, slowing up.
Yeah, no, at least he didn't hit me. That's true. I think he got himself wrecked. A couple of them did. Yeah, I mean, I had 30 seconds of damage that I repaired, so the car isn't perfect, but I don't know if anyone else's is at this point either.
Open. The road is open. We're going to restart behind that one.
Here. We know that a bunch of the leaders are going to pit. I don't know how many of these guys in front of me are going to stay out like I do, or if they're all going to go pit as well. Oh my. Bonwell stays out. Yeah, Sexton, Bonwell, Davis. So Gary and all of us who are in the Challenger Series are staying up front on this tire strategy. That'll be interesting.
Maybe lining up behind it, 6.
David Washington's up here on this strategy. Jay Queen, Richard Reagan, Jesse Abraham. That's going to really shove that. Wait, the timing of when that caution came out really shuffled the field up. Yep, 10-4. Be in a better position that I didn't have the damage, but I'm okay. Yeah, I had one hit that did no damage, but the one coming out of 2 was the worst one that I did, because I think I might have actually touched concrete on that one, which means that's not forgiving at all. The safer barriers are forgiving. The concrete barriers are not. Yeah, Gary's damage looks pretty bad. That's why he was upset with Kyle for running in the back of him. My car doesn't look like the 13. I think the 11 actually has some damage, and I don't know about the 56. I think he's kept it pretty clean.
Closed.
Yeah, I would imagine so, Brophy. There's not much that's forgiving when you hit an open wheel car.
I'm going to be starting on the outside.
That makes sense. Bonwell to the outside. The arrow at the back of the car does matter. It doesn't matter as much as the front, but it does matter. Now, that opening in the back actually will help him. That'll act like a rear diffuser. But the way that his rear spoiler is jacked up and in the air, that's going to hurt him a lot down the straightaways. Yeah, probably that. Should make him tighter to hit. So having the spoiler jacked up higher in the air should make you tighter, not looser. Dropping the rear spoiler, adding rear downforce will make you tighter. Removing rear downforce will make you
you're gonna
looser.
have a couple rounds at 98.
Yeah, restarting on the top is definitely a help. I'm hoping to be at least, I'm hoping to be in second when we come off turn 2.
Give me a quick radio check, please. 10-4, hit me up as you're going into turn 3. Let's do it one more time. I got a big TV screen behind us. 1 minute 25.033. You are on the outside, my man. Hanging out.
So we're going to restart with 60 to go. We'll probably pit at 35 to go, maybe 33 or 35 to go. So we might only run this to 97. Or, yeah, 99 to 100 probably. Yep, top 5, just on pit strategy though. Cautions played out where I can play a little bit of pit strategy. We'll see how well this lasts. Definitely interesting how this is played out.
Get ready to roll here, man. Have some fun. Boss man, pace cars off. Go out and kick some ass. Have some fun. Green flag. Good job, bud. Straight.
Good restart.
1 minute.
Got by Gary.
6, 7. Doing good. Settle in nice and smooth.
Bonwell hits the wall. So if he had a clean car before, he doesn't now. That killed his momentum too. We're going to work up to the high side, get by him.
Still there at the bottom.
All of a sudden, this has turned into a Challenger Series race at the front of the field. Davis, Theodore, Bonwell. Let's settle in. Just ride here. Caution's out. All right.
Close.
There's some tempers flying tonight.
You're going to be lining up behind him 11.
Oh, wow. J Queen in the 62. I don't know. Yeah, no pit here.
You guys like
lining
not
up
go a great
behind
car?
him 11.
No pit.
The road is open.
Nah, this is just a one-off deal, Jeffrey, and I'm not in this league for points. Or I'm not. I'm in the Challenger Series. I'm just. Yeah, right. It's the wrong direction, bro. It's a new term. But yeah, this is basically.
Just wasn't clear up top. Yeah, Will.
Yep. Now I'm on the inside. Just got to try to get a good restart.
6.
And I mean I'm in the same position that the 11 was on the last restart, so if the 11 does what the 56 does, I could be leading. I don't think he will, though. Oh, Gerald's in bad shape.
How am I getting the EOL when the incident started in turn 1 when he came up before he was clear?
Kicks, practice,
You came
and
down there, dude. I watched
getting
it.
some good experience for the race that I am in the playoffs for next week. Duke, how's it going, brother? Welcome.
Yeah, you came down in turn 1, but whether the accident happened in turn 1, that had nothing to do with the accident in turn 2. You just went straight up when he was to your outside. You just tried to clear yourself and he wasn't clear. So, I mean, it happened, but the incident in turn 1 didn't cause that.
And I mean, you came down in 1 too. I don't know what you want me to do there, but
I was against the damn wall going into 1. What
Good,
are you talking about? I came down.
Good pit strategy,
You tried to go
Nagy.
up into the wall so you can get the outside fastest line.
I just
Pit strategy has gotten me up here.
I just watched it. I completely disagree with you. If you want to watch it and talk to me after, I'd appreciate it. I'm done. Sorry, Kyle, for taking up the chat.
All right.
Yes, OE, great one.
I mean, you can fit a Mack truck in between you and the outside wall, so I would just quit talking about him.
Oh, jeez. Oh, he got his chat disabled. That's too bad. Well, I mean, and again, like, I'm pretty sure that J Queen is actually a truck series driver for this league, so when you're coming up and playing in another league, and you know, you got to just be real respectful with how you race the guys who are racing for points in the championship. And seems like that might not have been the case there. Hey, Lakumo, how's it going? Welcome. I'd say I'm competitive with the other guys in this race.
1 minute 24.718. I believe you're going to be on the outside there.
There are a couple guys who are maybe substantially faster. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. No, I've got... I rocked it. I hit it pretty good coming off turn 2. So I'm not surprised that I've got pretty bad right front damage. I fixed it all, so we'll see. The number doesn't mean anything here, Duke. This is an official server, so the number is not based on my relative ranking to the other drivers in this one. All right, Jeffrey, take care, man. Appreciate you, brother. Reverse leeching. It is kind of funny that a lot of us who decided to just come play around in this series are now getting to are running up front.
Really good job, man.
I don't expect that to persist, but that's the way it is for right now.
Boss man, we got the pace car off. Be ready. Ready, green flag. Open. Good job, buddy.
We actually pulled him pretty good on the start here.
3.411. Outside. Still out there. Still outside.
We're going to try to get him in turn 3.
Still outside. Clear by half.
It's clear. Oh, and here comes the 5 with a big head of steam.
Still there. 32.13.
There goes our chance of leading this thing. Any chance we had at leading this race is gone with the 5 going by us like that. Dylan Jones in the 16.
Still inside, even up, clear. Inside.
Sliding right in front of us.
Still inside.
He's got a little right front damage too, though.
All clear, my man. Inside.
16 just cut the 11 off completely right there.
Outside. Go outside. You're clear. Inside. Still inside. 30.812. Inside is clear.
So we've fallen back to 6th. Yep, we're just going to stay high. Right at, like I said, we'll pit around lap 100. Try to split this thing evenly into 2. We want to be one of the first cars to pit road if we can. And try to get a little bit of an undercut working. Yeah, it's just a little bit of aero damage. It ended up being 30 seconds worth of damage. We got it all repaired, so right now it is what it is. It's definitely not helping us, though.
30.519.
Made a strategy play, got a little track position. I don't think Stanford's one of the playoff guys. I think he's a Truck Series guy too. Alright, lap 85 in the books, about 14 or 15 till we pit.
7.
47 to go, I think.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Still they're clear, clear. Working the bottom, inside. Still there.
Close racing.
Still inside. 30.959. Clear.
Just, you know, you can't just let people go, though. Track position's way too important.
Okay.
Christy, get that toy from that guy so he couldn't bother me. I'll sign it here. The road is closed. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 98.
We're going to pit. No Camaro in this one. Race.
Onto the infield there, Jay.
Just for one race, I'm running the Fusion. Still running the Camaro and the DRL. Not obligated to just move over and let him have the high line. All right, so 4 tires, fuel. Brake bias.
It's open.
Just to make the pit stop easier.
Hey guys, I'm sure there will be some post-race implications on that one. Looks completely intentional there between Jay. The initial contact was not reciprocated by Jay. Jesse just got loose, got up into the wall, but Jay, for whatever reason, drove into him intentionally. So we'll have some post-race penalties for that.
My goodness. Jay, what are you doing, dude?
Go man, go, go man, go.
All right.
Guys, another thing just to be aware of, there's a lot of people back here.
Had a good pit stop that time.
Covered up. As you're unloading the tires, getting about the wall, just double check the lug nuts, look them over real well. You'll be lining
And I think we can go to the end on this if it ends up staying green. We've still got one more set of tires. I believe we still got one more set in the bank. We've used 3, so we should still have one more. So in the event of a late caution, we've got tires, but if there's no caution, we're in good shape. Saving fuel under the yellow. One lap short on gas, should be good. I should be able to save that. No, I think that'll naturally save itself as the run goes along because you lose a little bit, you use less fuel as the tires wear.
All right, buddy. line up behind the 46.
Picked up 2 spots on that pit stop. That was nice. I liked that a lot. Yep, first car on tires, so we like that. This could be real interesting here on this restart. Because the tire advantage that I have is significant. I should, even with the damage that I've got versus these other guys, I should be substantially faster. These are all playoff guys in front of me, so I'm going to be real careful getting by them. But yeah, go to the bottom and just try to right by them. Yeah, well, look, it's only 1 lap, and it's going to be less than a lap now, because as we hit the line, there are 41 to go.
Lining up on the
and we should have like right at 40, so
1 minute 24.57.
we're going to try to get to the lead first, and then we'll worry about saving stuff. This lap we're going to save a good chunk of fuel, and then, yeah, like, I think we're going to be okay. If we have to save a little bit late in the run, we'll worry about that when we get there.
Colton, your ping is above 400, has been for a lap now. Just fall to the rear.
Yeah, I don't get it. My ping always reads that high, but I never have connection issues.
My man, clean
All right, here we go.
Which was due
They're
to
going green this time.
That's the highest
These
I've
cars
been
in.
already, so that's why I give you
All right,
the
boss man, pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag. Real nice work, my man. Keep on your line.
Here we go.
1 minute 20.636. Quarter outside. Still out there. Still outside. Right outside. Outside, outside. 1, 1, 1. Right outside. Outside. 1, 1, 1. Still out there at the door. All right, man. We got an opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it now.
Here we go, to the lead.
Inside. Too wide, inside. 31.92.
Let a lap.
Still there. Go on, man. You picked it up a little bit. Looking good. Inside. One only.
And we've got the lead. Boom. All right, let's go win this thing. I don't know if we can, though. I think Will Davis is going to come back on us here. He's got the speed, and he doesn't have the damage that I have. We're just going to do the best we can with what we've got here.
Inside. Still inside. 30.413. Still there. Inside clear. Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Just doing my best to hold on to this high line.
Still there at your door inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Clear him. Clear.
Didn't mean to touch him there. Sorry, Will, if that was on me.
30.713. Working the bottom. Switch side. Clear, clear. Inside, inside. Still there.
All right. We just lost the lead.
Still there. Still there.
Aggressive slide job.
Still inside. Awesome.
Sorry about that.
Working the bottom.
Getting used up all of a sudden.
Thank you for the
Dang
room,
it.
John. Sorry about that.
Short clear.
Oh well. We got up front, led a few laps. That was fun.
Still inside.
Now let's try to cap this off with about as good a finish as we can get. We're pretty chewed up though.
Clear.
That guy just full on squeezed me into the wall.
31.534.
Well, I don't actually know if we want yellows or not, because we're still in a position where we can make it to the end on fuel. Although I think everyone in front of us probably can too.
31.11.
Yeah. Kansas is a nightmare in stock cars just because it's all about the high line and you really get boxed in and can't pass worth anything. But we'll knuckle down and just try to make this work best we can. So the this race played out. If we had not gotten damage early in the race, we would have been fine and super fast. That damage that we got early put us behind Gerald. When he hit the wall, we got more damage. Had we been mistake-free and played the same strategy, we would have been in fantastic shape. I ain't worried about the temps. If she blows, she blows.
31.349.
I didn't really get hit on the front significantly anywhere. I don't have engine damage, so I'm not worried about it. I think like 280 might be dangerous. We're fine right now. So the pit board says I've got 28 on fuel.
65.
I do need to save a little bit. Just be mindful of it. Excuse me. Be a little mindful of fuel right now, but we're going to be in pretty good shape.
31.675.
We got open track to run with the 93 really using us up. Who was that guy? Andrew Payne. I think he's a playoff driver. The damage isn't going to do him any favors, so whatever. Yeah, the guys pitting, I think, are going to be the guys who stayed out on that one. So we'll see how that works for them. I think that they ended up making a strategic error by staying out when they did. We still have one set of tires if it comes to that.
Not see you coming up that quick.
31.646.
Hoping for a much cleaner race next week at Kansas in the Challenger Series. Not too optimistic that it will be, but we'll try our best to make sure that it's clean. Yeah, no, it might. If a couple of these other guys run out, if they're not watching their fuel, which some of them might not be, there are some guys that just don't pay attention to fuel, they might not make it. Alright, let's see. 24 to go, and I'm saying 25, so we're good on fuel now. Guessing that everyone else will be too. Let's go run down Gary. Might be quicker than us, but their car's so, him and Kyle have their cars so chewed up, we might be able to run them back down. .3 to go.
31.777.
Come on, settle the oil, please.
Everyone in front of us has tires. I think they all have a set left too. It's possible that they don't, but I think that everyone in front of us has a set left. Hey, Mama, how's it going? Kind of riding it easy now. You know, there's nothing. We got so much damage now. We got no chance of catching these guys in front of us on speed, unless their tires really fall off or they run out of fuel. That's the only ways we'll catch them. It was going all right. I played some strategy, led a few laps, and then got pinched into the wall, and that kind of did us in. But we're still riding 10th. So not too shabby. Want to stay as close as we can in case they start sputtering coming off the final corner. We want to at least be able to take advantage of that.
32.242.
Not learning as much as I would like now, unfortunately, but still learning a lot about the track. Full lap to the good on fuel now, I like that.
31.959.
So, all right. Overdrove it into turn one there a little bit. Got those guys that pitted under green, unlapping themselves right now. come.
32.172. Inside. All clear.
There he goes. He's got to unlap himself and then come all the way back around to try to make up positions. I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
Inside. Still inside. 32.492. Clear low. Clear low.
Saved a little bit of extra gas right there. These guys are going to play runaway and hide.
32.
Yeah, no, there's way too few laps left. Those guys are going to really be kicking themselves that they got so badly crossed up on pit strategy, I think.
That was a good run, Tanner.
I'm a little rusty. It's been a while.
I was wrecking behind you. There's one of us in a wreck.
Uh-oh. What happened to Tanner? Where is he going to sort back out?
0-2.
Yeah, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that we might get another wreck. Gotcha. This has been an entertaining race, if nothing else. Yep, 12 to go. I got 13 laps on fuel.
32.386.
Somehow, after getting squeezed into the wall and getting all that damage, David Washington has found himself shuffled back to the front. Guy's pretty good, just saying. But does he have enough fuel? Probably. Pretty sure David Washington knows how to save that little bit that he needs.
32.321.
Richard Regan stay down as long as he could. Now he comes to pit road. He's going to be in even worse shape than these guys. Oh, Fainarsh is right there. Fainarsh will get him. Fainarsh might. Well, I think Fainarsh will probably get him. Oh wow, Tanner's falling all the way back now.
It's going to be 10 laps to go here.
Is Tanner hurt badly enough that I'm going to catch him? Looks like maybe. Yeah, I think Richard was another one of those ones on those old tires.
Take it. Thank you.
Yeah, he might have done it again. Whatever it is, he definitely fell back, but he's gotten back up to where he's faster than us again. So important to keep these things out of the walls.
Alan, good.
.297.
All right. I am gaining on him a little bit, actually. I don't know if I'll catch him. Hey, Charles, how's it going? Oh, there. Oh, wow.
There's a bumper bar laying somewhere.
I'm sorry, I just took that a full screen.
Pit road's closed. You're going to be lining up behind this.
Well, there goes Fadarsh.
Yeah.
Good thing we've got that extra set of tires. No fuel, no tear off. Just give me those 4 feel goods. That was big. Yeah, definitely tires.
Pretty convenient caution for guys who don't run out of fuel.
I was good on fuel.
I had plenty enough fuel.
I was looking forward to that going green so that everyone else could run out.
That was just a glitch. That was just a glitch. Ours flipped out coming out turn 4. And then when he came back, him and Stanford made contact there, sent Andrew to the inside. So no penalty on that. It's just a connection issue, plain as day.
Fadarsh had a mechanical, that's too bad.
Maybe.
We know what that's like, don't we, fellas?
Also, guys, it looks like we will be on green here. So no green, white checkered yet. But if we do need it, we reserve that right. We will have a penalty, though, for the one. Did not slow up at all when the reckless half minute in front. So just an EOL on that one.
I mean, I'll take a penalty. It's 100% on me. It just went from 3 screens to black to 1 screen. I couldn't see anything. I apologize. 100% my fault.
Oh, yeah. So we're not going to take... What do you guys think? Should we... Yeah, fix it all. May as well. We're going to be in the back anyway. I may as well fix it all.
Arger brake on that one. I know Will was behind you, but you never slowed down until...
It's not going to cost us
once
any track position at all to fix it, so we may as well get it.
Unfortunate. Just make sure you guys are paying attention next time.
Are you sure? That was me. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. I'm back here, but...
Go, man, go, go, man, go, go, man, go.
Positive, you're the one who hit Gary, and then Will hit you after you hit Gary.
Sun 4.
You're going to have to come around at 88.
All right, so, I mean, we'll see what we can get. I don't know how many people pitted there or not. This has been quite the crash fest. I was honestly expecting a bit more out of this series in terms of, you know, driving cleanliness, but this has been fun. I would assume that everyone pitted, unless, I mean, the only ones who wouldn't have pitted would have been guys who just had no tires left, so.
They could be lining up behind the
Gary, stay out after all that? Is he leading? Oh, goodness me. Did he not have tires? Now we could be... I think we're fine on fuel even if we get a green-white checkered, so we're good. Yeah. Gary staying out could make things messy.
Kyle, can you make sure I get an EOL as soon as I pass the pace car so that way these guys can hurry up along past me?
Yeah, I think I'm P8. I think that's right. Now, Alan, who's super quick, is back on the lead lap with fresh tires. And I think he's still got a pretty undamaged car. So I would look for him to start gaining some positions.
We're on 1 to go.
I maybe should have put a splash in
outside.
anticipation of a green-white checkered situation.
1 minute.
But if a caution comes out and gives us a green-white checkered, I think we're still going to be fine.
56.
Alright guys, just be smart here, use your head. Got a green white checker to fall back on if we need it. That don't mean that we need to use it.
Yeah, I hope we don't.
Pay attention to what you're doing.
It's going to be 2 to go when we go green.
Kyle, if for some reason I have to pass Gary due to wheel spin trying to avoid him, will I get a penalty for it?
As long as he is in a full wheel spin, no. If you cause the wheel spin, then yeah.
10-4. Thank you.
All right, here we go. I mean, that all sounds fair. Glad we got the damage fixed. Now we'll just, you know, we'll see what we got.
Out, getting into one.
May not be much, but
Pace car's off. Big man, do your job. Green flag.
nice job by Gary not wheel spinning it on the start.
1 minute 16.909. Outside, outside, outside. One open. Clear. 2 to go.
They say clear, right? Yeah, I'm clear.
Outside. Still outside. 2 right outside. Outside. 1. Clear high.
White flag.
White flag. Right.
Get what we can get.
Still inside. 31.634. Side. Clear.
Maynard's just trying to get everything he can get.
Entry to pit road, man. We're getting close.
What are we up to 6th?
Inside. Still there. Still inside.
I'll take that. 6th place. Not bad. Not bad.
Checker flag.
That ain't bad at all. Mission accomplished.
Good job.
I beat all of my Challenger Series
Good job right there, Ryan and Gary.
mates there.
Good one, David.
Highest finishing.
Good race, guys.
I don't think anyone else in the Challenger
Good
Series
run,
finished
Andy.
on the
Good
lead
run,
lap.
Tanner.
That was fun.
Thanks, man.
It was fun racing with you guys.
Yeah, that was fun, John, Tanner, all you guys. It was fun.
I led some laps. I'm proud of myself. I hate this place, so this place sucks.
Yeah, say it.
Okay, guys, here we come around the corner.
As Kyle Petty would say, they should fill it up and hold pro bass fishing tournaments in the middle of it, but
Congrats, congrats on the win, David. Real nice job. I'm going to try to get a win next time. You know that. All right. Well, we got an active Chrome Horn recap to show you guys here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. That was Will Davis right on the start. Oh, how did he save that thing? I mean, he didn't save it completely, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Thank you, Evergreen Road. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm happy with that run. 16 into the wall a little bit. When was my last win? It's been a while. My last win was that dirt street stock. We'll get there, EJ. Don't worry. The last win that I had on paved oval, I think, was at Dover. So yeah, it's been a bit. That was interesting right there between the 97 and the 23. It might cull out some of those wall hits. There's the 6 into the wall. There. Yeah. Actually, if you go to my YouTube, you can see there's a playlist that's shorted chronologically of all my wins. So you can look there and see what my last win was. That's on the YouTube channel. 6 scraping the wall. There will be a lot of those wall scrapes. Hey, that's us. And that's the 46 scraping the wall. I mean, that was fun. We got to lead a few laps. We learned a good bit about Kansas. Wins are few and far between. If I put more time into practicing a single track and then went out and raced once I felt like I could win pole, I'd win a lot more often. Oof. Yeah, that was Ryan squeezing David into the wall. David recovered from the win. Oh, didn't like that. Take another look at this. Gary just gets loose coming, or Gerald gets loose coming off the corner. Can't save it. I get in the back of him. That caused a chunk of our damage to the front. Hey, 10 bits. Thank you, Warren. Really appreciate it, brother. Did get a top 10 tonight. This. I mean, Kyle was really trying. Poor old Kyle was trying to avoid him best he could there. Gary was salty, though. 98 into the 99. One of the things I am pleased with myself is, like, I really did well on critical restarts when I really had to get going. Tell me this. Yeah, there we go. 62 escaped that one. All right, so we're already into the final stage. Bonwell hit the wall there. Hey, 100 biddies. Thank you, Warren. Really appreciate that, brother. All right. That was the 88 coming up into the 62. 62 down. 88 back up. 62 comes up into the 88. Let's just take a look at that again. The 88's there, and the 62 just kind of comes up into him. I don't know about that. Richard Reagan got caught up in it.
.tserverhq.com.
All right, here we go. .46 got into your left rear. Was that the one that you wanted my opinion on? Let's take another look at this.
I missed the race, but looks like it was successful.
It was successful. Okay, so lap 74 here. Yeah, maybe there's a little contact from the 46. Let me see. Oh, I see. Yeah, the game might. It looks like either he touched you a little bit or it was netcode. But that's definitely what sent the 62 up to the outside, I thought. All right, restart. So these restarts were nuts. .11 into the 6. We're back in 5th right now. .97 down into the 99. That was a netcode deal. 97 again gets loose. What happened here? At this point, we're back in 6th. Let's see this. So the 97. Let's see. This is the one I think that they were saying the 62 did it intentional. I mean, you never lifted. Did kind of seem like he gave up and just ran into him there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you just got to see that coming a lot earlier. That was a weird deal. Yeah, that was definitely avoidable. You just got to lift and kind of give some space. That was very avoidable wreck. One into the wall there. Yeah, well the big thing is you just gotta lift when you see him that sideways, and that'll allow you to see where he's going, and your car's much more maneuverable. What you don't want to do is keep your foot in it and then try to slam on the brakes right at the end. There's the one losing it. And he's scraping the wall. We ended up with 18 incident points in that race too, I think. Whoa! Yeah, the one kind of arca braked on that. So, like here, this is a perfect example of what to do and what not to do. So, the 86 has a connection issue, blinks out, comes back, clips the 19 as he pops back in, gets spun. Now, the 13 is going to respond correctly here. So, go across the line from the 13's point of view. He sees that the 88's sliding. He lifts off way early. And the 1, on the other hand, does not. 1 just keeps his foot in it way too long and right into him. There we go, that final restart. Bonwell goes up, gets the wall. Here we come, we've got to run. We go down to the inside. Bonwell gets jammed up by the 99 a little bit. We fall in line, I think, right here. Oh, and then Bonwell slides. That's how he lost it. Oh, oh, no. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Holy cow. All right. That was crazy. That just got worse. Boom. Gets hit once and then gets hit again. Yeah, that's ugly. Oh, man. Here we go, holding it on the high side, holding off Andrew Fainarsh, and getting the 6th place finish. Which I will absolutely take that. It was a fun night. One thing that I do want to see is want to go back to when I was leading, and I just want to watch that sequence where I lost the lead and got clipped by the 93. Because this was just fun. So on the restart, we hop down to the inside, and we're just like, okay, we're going to go for it. I know that I'm the first car on tires. I'm trying to be smart, but I'm using that inside line for all I can. Get through. Still on the bottom. I could have come up way earlier looking at this, and I would have had a much better run. But I do get the lead. Come up 16's trying to make it 4 wide. Thinks better of it. Go 3 wide down into 1. I've got the preferred groove on the outside with the fresh tires. Pull out in front of it. But this is going to be short-lived because I've got some pretty bad damage. But we got 1 lap led. We're going to get a second one. So that's 2 laps led. Doing our best to hold Will off. And here comes Tanner. This is 3 laps led. Did beat him to the line there, I'm pretty sure. Now you see, Will could have slid up in front of me, but he sees I've got a head of steam and he doesn't do it. Tanner, meanwhile, is watching all this happening, so he's like, all right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to slide it up on there and let him hit me, which is exactly what happens. So I lead another lap, barely at the line there. Go down into turn 1 again. Davis again almost gets clear, but this time I've definitely got him. Touched just a little bit. I probably should have been a little bit higher. But I felt bad about that. That was on me more than that was more on me than I thought when it initially happened. Lead another lap. I think that was 5. Now watch what Tanner does here. All the way to the bottom, and he's like, I'm just going to slide right up in front of him. And he does. Literally just tugged my nose off. Could have maybe positioned myself for a crossover there. Now what happens here, 93 just runs me to the wall. And that kind of finished me off, and that's where we were done. But pretty good race. I will, I'll take 6th. That's pretty solid. And we learned a lot, so definitely feeling more confident than I was about heading into Kansas next week. So let's save that replay. Yeah, a whole lot of action. And then I had to go back and watch the segment where I had the lead and then lost the lead. All right, so here we go. Pull them results up. Lots of good stuff tonight. So congrats to David Washington on the win. Very happy that I got 6th. That's better than I was expecting to do. Really appreciate you guys hanging out and watching tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe. That'll be up above here. And then over here, over whatever, there's a like button. Hit that. If you like this video, head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Click that big old heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out.